925's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Mets, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Righty to the plate. And ball one. Righty delivers. It's softly on the ground to third. Wendell picks it up, and he'll be safe at first.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here's Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Alcantara, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. Swing and a base hit. Around second is Marte. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. That's in there. That's strike one. No outs. Runners at first and third. Ground ball to the right side. Cooper to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Pete Alonso. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that's in there for strike one. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside. 1-2 the count.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This to third. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. Base hit. Alonso around second, headed for third. Throw in, Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting sixth.
pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Chisholm on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. One run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins coming up. Back here in Miami. And pitching here today, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, John Birdie.
Yeah, when you get to the big leagues, you think about, filling up the back of your bubblegum card. This guy needs a couple of them to put all the accomplishments that he's had in his career.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. That just misses. And a count 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Strike on the outside. Counts full, 3-2. On the ground to the left. Lindor collects it. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Luis Ariz stands in there, and it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Marlins set down in order. Offense held in check there. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Top of the second, and the batter now, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And the righty deals. To the right side, Arise picks it up, tosses to first, one out in the second.
Batting it, the left field, Mark.
Here's Mark Canha. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. De La Cruz makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. On the ground, Cooper. And that's just foul. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. 0-1. This one popped up. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Clips the corner, 0-1. Verlander, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Lindor with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
They say you win. Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. Cooper on at second with 2 down. In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Got him. And the inning is over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. McNeil bats left, throws right, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia on the move to the gap. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Verlander back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
Batting done. The right field.
Abisail Garcia up to the plate. Garcia, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Here's a 1-1. Just a weak fly ball this time. Canna coming on. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
John Birdie at the plate.
Birdie.
In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. The wide to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Slider clips the zone. And the 0-2. That's to third. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, stand on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Lindor leads off first with one away. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Double play ball to second. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. First and third, 1 down. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In the air, left field. De La Cruz makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4th. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura. And here it comes. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And fouled off. Canna on the move towards the line. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the second baseman, Luis arrives. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. First time up was a pop out. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Miami, Starling Marte up to hit.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And misses inside.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Down the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sixto Sanchez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next offering is down low. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Man, those are tough ones all the way around. As a hitter, you feel you did everything right and kind of got robbed. As a runner, you're in a really tough position trying to read the ball and get back. And as the first baseman, it's a split-second reaction to catch the line drive as you're coming off the bag. But he did a great job of having the awareness to know he could get 2 outs, not just the one.
Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert preparing to come on if needed. Shagwa warming up as well. And a pitch.
Nope.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That one down the line. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force.
De La Cruz tracks it down for the out. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Brian De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Towards first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Inside, just missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon
Nimmo in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0. Sanchez, a righty that throws with power, 24 years old, And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
There's a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. Out in front and foul to the left side. Canha measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On a line, base hit. Baden around third. Now a long throw home. In there, he scores. It's 5-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Canha, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a foul ball. And a pitch.
Nope.
Not even close there. 2-1. On the ground to short. They take the force out. That's out number 3. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
Verlander back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
To the right side, McNeil collects, gathers, and throws to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now back, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia, popped out to left his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
In for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
And he deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next one is off the plate. And the count 1-2. Line drive caught.
Cat-like reflexes over there for Pete Alonso.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, John Birdie.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fastball almost got him there. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Guillorme. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Right-handed reliever. In the air to left center. Chisholm ranges to his right, grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Now that second baseman, Jeff.
And here is Jeff McNeil. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty to the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Base knock, center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk.
One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Gene Segura.
The designated hitter,
The pitch. That's a slider for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And the right-hander deals. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down.
the bat, the second baseman, Luis.
And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Righty delivers. In the air out to center, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man aboard. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. This one in the air, right field, and that drops foul. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch. Left field. Canna has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Miami. It's 5-0. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The Y to kick the pitch. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Chisholm puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Beatty in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lined into left center. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Man at second with 1 away. So up next for New York, Mark Canha. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Pitch misses, and 1-1. On the ground. Throws across the diamond, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
That one just misses.
1 ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Runner leads away at second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup, but add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Verlander still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Here's a 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a ground ball to first. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the third baseman, Joey Wendell. And first offering is fouled off. Cooper gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Fortes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And Garcia gets a piece. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And delivers outside. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. And here it comes. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing. The left-hander on now, Steven Okert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Oker, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there. Base hit. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil digs in now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Marte, the runner at second with one away.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field.
Got him swinging.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pickoff throw. Marte dives back in. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball. Francisco Lindor waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a swing and a drive. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Adam Ottavino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
John Birdie getting ready to hit.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, John Birdie.
And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Ottavino He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
The 1-2. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That one ripped, and a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. Gene Segura at the plate here. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Runner at first with no outs here. The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Birdie round second on his way to third. Birdie coming home.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that one missing low. Next one misses. 3-0. Left-hand hitter waits. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Lindor relay to third. He's in there. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1
Segura, the runner at third, Arise at first, one gone. That's a strike. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Cooper in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of four, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Took a hit right up the field. Now I got the gist of how to flip it when I feel. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My attention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when you're trying to come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you lose the pattern. How to manage your condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're giving is a different matter. Skip the magic. It don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it.